The world of women's basketball is buzzing with drama, and it's not just about the games. A recent story from the Sports Business Journal has sent shockwaves through the community, exposing tensions related to the new 3-on-3 league, Unrivaled. Caitlin Clark, the superstar of the Indiana Fever, made headlines when she rejected a historic offer from Unrivaled. But just when it seemed the story might fade, AJA Wilson seemingly swooped in to steal the spotlight. Wilson's camp leaked information that her offer from Unrivaled was even more lucrative than Clark's jaw-dropping deal. This revelation raises eyebrows. Was this a coincidence, or is it a desperate attempt to shift attention back to Wilson? Today, we'll dive into the whirlwind surrounding these two stars, how their contrasting decisions highlight their priorities, and what it means for the WNBA and Unrivaled. Unrivaled is facing a credibility crisis after failing to secure Clark, the undisputed face of women's basketball. Known for her record-breaking college career, Clark has become a cultural icon. Unrivaled, desperate for star power, tried everything to land her, from aligning with a trusted sponsor, State Farm, to signing her close friends like Lexi Hull and Aaliyah Boston. They crafted an elaborate recruitment campaign, culminating in a reported $1 million offer plus equity in the league. But the Queen said no, and the league was left scrambling. Clark's decision to walk away was not just a rejection of a flashy opportunity. It was a clear message about her priorities. In recent interviews, she expressed a need for a break from basketball, stating, "I feel like basketball has really consumed my life for a year. I need some time to reflect." This sentiment resonated with many fans who appreciate her self-awareness in an era dominated by hustle culture. By choosing her health and long-term career over immediate gain, Clark solidified her reputation as not just a phenomenal athlete, but a grounded individual. The fallout from Clark's decision was significant. Unrivaled had banked on the so-called Caitlin effect to draw attention and legitimacy to their venture. Without her, their marketing efforts fell embarrassingly flat, especially when two wildcard slots remained conspicuously empty during their roster reveal. Fans quickly noticed the desperation as the league tried to salvage its image, hinting at Clark's involvement while failing to deliver on that promise. As if the situation couldn't get any messier. Mere hours after Clark's rejection made headlines, AJA Wilson's camp leaked that she too had turned down a massive offer, allegedly even larger than Clark's. This timing was not lost on fans, many of whom viewed Wilson's move as an attempt to shift the narrative back to herself. While Wilson cited the need for rest and off-season focus as her reasons for declining, the public perception was that her camp was trying to divert attention from Clark's monumental decision. Critics quickly took to social media, questioning whether Wilson's camp was trying to make her the main character in a story that was not about her. One user quipped, "Clark declined and kept it moving. Why does Aisha need the world to know she said no? Desperation much?" This sentiment highlights the growing divide between the two players, with fans increasingly favoring Clark for her humility and focus. Wilson's actions have drawn scrutiny before, including the controversial launch of her signature Nike shoe, which reportedly delayed other players' releases. Her marketing moves often seem to overshadow her peers, and the leaked offer from Unrivaled only intensified this narrative. Fans are beginning to see a pattern. While Clark focuses on her game and personal growth, Wilson appears to be chasing the spotlight. Unrivaled struggles are compounded by the loss of both Clark and Wilson, two cultural icons whose absence leaves the league scrambling to prove its viability. The league had positioned itself as a lucrative alternative for WNBA stars during the offseason, but without these marquee names, its future looks bleak. Critics have pointed out that the league's marketing strategies may have backfired spectacularly, with many fans accusing it of exploiting hype without delivering substance. As discussions about privilege and priorities in women's basketball heat up, Clark's rejection stands in stark contrast to Wilson's actions. Clark's decision was rooted in self-awareness and a commitment to her long-term goals, while Wilson's leak appeared to be a calculated move to elevate her profile amid the chaos. The narrative surrounding Wilson has raised deeper questions about her focus and the optics of her latest moves. Fans are now beginning to draw comparisons between the two players, with many praising Clark for her authenticity and grounded approach. Social media is rife with commentary highlighting the humility gap between the two stars, with one fan noting, "Caitlin just focuses on basketball and keeps winning. Aisha keeps chasing the spotlight and losing fans." This assessment reflects a broader conversation about what qualities resonate with fans in today's sports landscape. As Unrivaled grapples with its credibility crisis, it faces an uphill battle to convince fans and players alike of its legitimacy without the star power of Clark and Wilson. The league's ambitious plans for its inaugural season are now overshadowed by questions about its viability and marketing strategies. If they can't attract viewers without these two icons, the league's future is uncertain. In conclusion, the fallout from Caitlin Clark and AJA Wilson rejecting Unrivaled underscores a significant moment in women's basketball. Clark's graceful exit demonstrates her commitment to her values, while Wilson's reaction reveals the complexities of navigating fame and privilege in the sport. As the landscape of women's basketball continues to evolve, the choices these players make will shape not only their careers but the future of the leagues they engage with. As we look ahead to the next season, the question lingers: can Unrivaled recover from this setback? And will Wilson find her footing amidst the shifting dynamics of the league? One thing is clear: the narrative surrounding these two players will continue to unfold, leaving fans eager to see how their journeys progress. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest developments in women's basketball.